In this video, I'll try to explain how do you debug an embedded system. So debugging embedded system will be series of videos in which I will cover basically how do you debug an embedded system very systematically. So these are the topics I plan to cover. What are the challenges in debugging an embedded system? What are the tools that are available to us for debugging? What are the case studies? What are the good books? What are the references? What is the need to debug? And what is the success formula? How can you be very successful? What are the components of an embedded system? Is there a systematic procedure which you can follow to debug an embedded system? I'll provide you with certain examples. I'll tell you how to debug from a practical standpoint. I'll walk you through an analogy of is there something similar that I can use and relate to? Maybe an analogy of a car, driving or something, and take it very systematically because the systems have very much in common with other systems. And it will help us understand and give a very good feel of how to debug it. What are the must-have skills? And if I want to chart out a beginner to expert roadmap, how would that be? In the current video, let us start with what is the success formula that I'm looking at. We'll take some case studies later and maybe see how to debug a gateway, for example. If I want to debug a gateway, what would I do? Before we enter that, I thought it is very important to touch upon what constitutes a very successful, what is a success formula, right? So if you look at it, the first successful formula is you have to see the value. There is absolute need to see the value. Second thing is you have to be slow and steady. There are certain personality attributes that are absolutely a must. That's absolutely there. So this is the order. And why do you need to see the value? Maybe just for your livelihood. Maybe it is a stepping stone for future opportunities. You have to see the value. Otherwise, it's going to be very difficult. Another successful formula is you have to be slow and steady. The very reason they have hired you is because there are issues. If there were no issues, you would not be there. This is a very important point to understand. It's not to finish the work. It is very complex, and the reason there are problems is the reason because it's the very reason for people to be there in this industry. If there were no problems, there would not be any jobs in this area. So the more the problems, the better. Let us see what are the personality attributes that are required. It's a very complex system, so teamwork, you cannot do it alone, you need to network. Health is absolutely a must. We have to work smart, and there needs to be a mindset. If I take about health, it is very important to get very good sleep, right? Only then the body would be efficient. There can be 100 different reasons why anxiety, fear, but they will not help you in any way. So it's very important to introspect and have a very good sound sleep. Only then people would be productive. A relaxed mind is absolutely a must. And how are you relaxed? Not be too overwhelmed by the future. Very simple. We don't know tomorrow what is going to happen. Body, you have to be healthy. Exercise, play, stretch, eat good food. Absolutely must. Mindset, you need to have a mindset that hey, let's row the boat gently upstream. right? So these are the attributes that are absolutely necessary for you to be very successful. So next we'll walk you through the other components that I have listed below in the coming videos. Thank you.